It's been a little more than 1 week since a well-known homeless man was found stabbed to death in the city of Davis's Central Park. And since then, the FBI and many other agencies, they jumped in to help investigate brazen attacks in Davis, all now believed to be the work of a serial killer. Now, the first attack happened last Thursday. David Bro, known as the Compassion Guy, was stabbed to death and found in Central Park. 2 days later, a UC Davis student, just 20 years old, his name Kareem Abu Najim, he was stabbed to death in Davis's Sycamore Park, and he was also the graduate of Davis High. And then on Monday night, 2 days after Kareem's death, a homeless woman named Kimberly was stabbed through her tent in the downtown area. She survived, but she is still recovering in the hospital. And these three stabbings, they rock the city of Davis. But we now know a 21-year-old is under arrest. This is Carlos Dominguez. He was a student at UC Davis up until recently, and he's now an accused serial killer. Becca Habegger is learning more about the suspect who pled not guilty inside the Yolo Superior Courthouse today.
We think the family of Carlos Reyes Dominguez was in the courtroom today, but let me tell you what we know. Dominguez's defense attorney met with a group of people after the hearing. Now, it's not uncommon for a defense attorney to meet with a defendant's family after such a hearing. We also recognized at least one of the people in the group from photos of Dominguez with his family that we have found on social media in recent days. But when we approached the group to ask about Dominguez, this is what they had to say.
No conocemos a Carlos, no sé por qué están preguntándonos de él.
We don't know Carlos. I don't know why you are asking about him, he says. Another man adds, we tried talking with the people who had conferenced after the hearing with the public defender representing Carlos Reyes Dominguez, seeking any information we can get on this young man accused of murdering two people and attempting to murder a third. In a hearing that started at 1:30 and lasted less than 12 minutes, Dominguez appeared handcuffed and sullen. He kept his gaze downward, speaking only when the judge asked him a direct question.
Mr. Dominguez, is that your true name?
Judge Daniel Woke read the charges, 2 counts of murder with enhancements for willful, deliberate, and premeditated murder and using a deadly weapon, and 1 count of attempted murder with enhancements for premeditation, using a deadly weapon, and inflicting great bodily harm. The prosecutor also added case enhancements for multiple murders, the violence of the alleged crimes, and the suspect's danger to society.
Your Honor, I would acknowledge receipt of the complaint, enter not guilty pleas to all counts and denials to all enhancements.
As for the question of bail, it was originally set at $4 million, but the prosecutor asked the judge to make Dominguez ineligible for bail, so he would have to stay in custody for now.
It took 2 lives and it almost cost a third person their life. Given that the danger that the defendant represents to the public, I would ask that no bail be set.
The judge ultimately sided with the prosecutor. We asked the defense attorney and the prosecutor for comment after the hearing. Both declined to comment. Dominguez is next in court on May 22nd at 9 a.m. here at Yolo Superior Court.
Thank you, Becca. Carlos is also now on a detainer by U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, also known as ICE. Dominguez is from El Salvador and entered the United States in April of 2009. He crossed into the country near Galveston, Texas as an unaccompanied minor. He was transferred to a family member and his case was closed in April of 2012.